what's the key to your freedom? It's entrepreneurship. Welcome to the channel. My name is Ashley. On this channel, Ashley in Africa, I talk about my experience of living, moving, and doing business here on the continent of Africa, guys. Isn't this absolutely stunning? I am sharing this video from my new workspace, home of the Africa Investors Academy here in Africa, in South Africa, and official partners of the Africa Investors Academy Virtual Summit, We Work, South Africa. It is stunning, guys. We are in the Rosebank location. You can see just the backdrop. It's just gorgeous. It's gorgeous, guys. This is one of the most beautiful. I've worked in WeWorks, like all over Atlanta, all over Austin, all over New York. This WeWork here in Rosebank, South Africa, Johannesburg specifically, and I haven't even been to the one in Cape Town, is fantastic, guys. So if this type of content sounds interesting to you, please be sure to like this video and share it with someone who finds value in it, and subscribe to the community if this is your jam, if this is your talk, guys. So I say this all the time, often, and if you're new here, welcome. Some of you know, some of you don't, but if you're new, I am an entrepreneur building businesses for the growth of Africa. I'm also the founder and creator of the Africa Investors Academy, which is a global community of entrepreneurs and investors, as well as aspiring entrepreneurs that have a desire to build a location-independent business for the growth of Africa. And so what does that mean? Because I know a lot of people get confused or a little bit intimidated, where, listen, if you have a business idea or you have a business, I can help you take that business, make it one, location independent, and two, benefit the greater good of the continent of Africa if you have a desire and interest in that. And so I believe we're all entrepreneurs. Every single one of you is an entrepreneur. You just don't know it yet. If you have solved any problem for anyone over the course of your lifetime, you are an entrepreneur. Listen, I fell into entrepreneurship over and over and over and over, got back up, got a job, got into entrepreneurship, got a job, you know, all of those things. But for me, entrepreneurship was always the thing that added extra value to my income, added extra value to my network, helped me to develop additional skills, and all of those things have literally transformed my life. And when we lean into our creativity and our power, that is really where we will find economic freedom. So whether you decide to do entrepreneurship as a side hustle for some weekend money, or you decide to do it to essentially maintain whatever lifestyle it is that you desire, entrepreneurship is available to you, and freedom is available in entrepreneurship. So, you know, a lot of people don't realize that entrepreneurship is in fact a spiritual journey. When you are solving problems for people, you are freeing them up to live more abundantly, or you're giving them more time, essentially. And you can potentially be creating jobs. You can be pouring into people's vision. You can be pouring into people's souls. You can be pouring into people's self-esteem. All of the things that we really desire to live a more fulfilled life. I had no idea that this journey was going to lead me to this path of entrepreneurship, right? Where I am connecting people with opportunities for business, for investment, for just community. To now launching a global summit of diaspora influencers, creators, entrepreneurs, investors that are literally doing exactly that, building businesses for the growth of Africa. Everyone in, you know, in tourism, in real estate driven tourism, right? Creating, writing, freelancing, teaching. This is the biggest convergence of people from all over the diaspora, but based here on the continent, right? Like, all of our speakers are based here on the continent. And we're talking to over 100 people from around the continent, around the world, that are in the diaspora, that have an interest in understanding what it's actually like to be on the ground, to migrate with your family, to do a business, to fail at a business, to launch a new business. All of those things you're going to hear directly from people that have actually done it and that are continuing to do it. And so this is something I could have never imagined I would be doing if you would have asked me 5 years ago. But in the solving of a problem, I have literally shifted so many things just for myself. And I am also realizing that this is something and value that I've been sharing with the world. You know, over 100 families have visited or migrated to various parts of the continent after working with me. More than that, I'd say, just in consuming some of the content that I share. So entrepreneurship is a spiritual journey, and you'll be lucky if you trust yourself enough to lean into that desire that you have. You know, it's gonna be hard. It's absolutely gonna be hard, but what's worth having that isn't challenging? You know, you absolutely tap into this creator mindset or energy vibration when you venture on the path of entrepreneurship. And those challenges and those difficulties that you have are literally life-changing, character building, and essentially opportunities to open yourself up beyond anything you could have ever imagined. Listen, the challenges that I've experienced in the last 3 years have been very interesting to say the least, right? They've been wild, but they've pushed me to a different level of awareness, a different level of self, a different level of empathy, a different level of curiosity. Like, I am literally becoming the person that I dreamt of. And it's beautiful. I'm grateful for it. So it's hard. It's not easy, but you're worth it. And invest in yourself, because there is not going to be a perfect time to do anything other than now. If you have an urge, if you have a desire to learn how to take your skill set, how to take the thing that you do so well and shift the lives of people, allowing them to have the transformation that you've experienced in your business and more, do that. And if it's in the areas of personal and professional development, tourism, healing, travel abroad, community building, agriculture, exporting, importing, you're going to want to join us at the Africa Investors Academy Virtual Summit this weekend, March 15th through the 17th. We're powered by WeWork South Africa and a new Soul resort based in Tanzania. That's an amazing story that I can't wait to share at the summit. You're going to want to join us. So the description has all of the links for you to register, get that executive access pass, because you'll be able to talk with the experts, asking them your direct questions. You'll get access to the replays. And it's really going to be a good time. Sunday session is jam-packed with value, and that's for executive access holders only. So you're gonna want to get that. I can't wait to see you there. And if you are ready to turn your Africa vision into action, this is where you're going to make that happen. Join us at the summit. Like this video if you found value in it, and share it with someone else who would also find value. Until the next video, I'll see you soon.